Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Minneapolis and cities across the country are on edge as the jury continues deliberations today in the trial of Derek Chauvin. What Detroit Police Chief James Craig is saying about his expectations for Detroit. Plus, in an effort to speed up vaccinations for the coronavirus, Detroit opens sites that do not require any appointments. Just walk in. We'll have a live report from one of those locations. But first, you have probably heard our meteorologists are tracking some accumulating April snow as we take a live look at Storm Tracker 4. It's coming, particularly in the southern parts near the Ohio and Indiana borders. The weather does top our news this noon. This is a live look outside through our sky cam, which just looks cloudy for now. Wish we could keep it that way, but Brandon has the timeline for the snow and also these below freezing temperatures that could threaten some of our plants and flowers out there.
Absolutely, yeah. And anybody north of M59 through this entire event really going to struggle to see much of any accumulating snow. But the rest of us, we will. We have struggling temps in the middle and upper 30s, while the wind chill in Lapeer is 28. 32, your wind chill Ann Arbor feels like 34 in Romulus at Metro. And we're going to hover right around 40. We do have incoming wet weather, and with temperatures in these upper 30s to near 40, anything goes. But as we look at some of the darker greens and blues across southwestern lower, we wait for some of that to come into play, and more through the afternoon and evening at purple and blue, more and more snow. So again, anything goes for the next few hours, but later tonight and this evening, we will see that transition to snow until about 5 a.m. Wednesday. So could be 1 to 3 inches on the ground. We'll talk more about the freeze warning that's also in effect. But in the meantime, if you're heading out and about and you need to know, our local forecasters app is free. Just search WDIV, interactive radar, color-coded so you know rain or snow, and future forecast. It's all in the palm of your hands. WDIV in your app store. Rhonda?
All right, Brandon, we'll check in with you shortly. In the meantime, in coronavirus headlines, it's an effort to make it more convenient than ever to speed up, especially getting younger people in the door to get vaccinated in Detroit. So the city has opened up 4 vaccination sites that will not require any appointments. You can just walk in. Hank Winchester joins us now live from one of those locations, the TCF Center downtown. Hank, how's the turnout? What's different?
And Rhonda, this is really all about just getting more shots into arms. And we're all very familiar with the TCF Center here in downtown Detroit, a place where before you had to have an appointment. No longer. And that's as the mayor and his team work to get more Detroiters vaccinated. But it's not just here in Detroit. This is stretching out into the neighborhoods. Let me show you exactly where you can go right now. No appointment needed. So not only the TCF here in downtown, but the Farwell Recreation Center, the Northwest Activity Center, and the Samaritan Center. Again, these are just walk in, get your shot, and go. And this is happening Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, also, the mayor's office knows that they have to get to people within the core of the city, into those neighborhoods, which is also why you can make your way to Henry Ford High School, to Western International School starting today, the Brenda Scott Academy starting tomorrow, and the East English Village Preparatory Academy. That begins on Friday, again, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So why this shift? Well, the reality is they've noticed a decrease in people signing up to get the vaccine, making those appointments. What caused it? Well, the J&J vaccine scare may have caused some people to take a step back. That's why the mayor is saying he wants to make this easier than ever before and understands that as more Detroiters get vaccinated, then it means the possibility for the city to be able to reopen. And he's hoping that things will be moving much quicker and moving forward sometime by this summer. So again, the goal here is to get more Detroiters vaccinated. All you have to do is walk in, provide your personal information, get that shot, and go. We're going to be heading to some of these locations throughout the day to check out turnout and also to talk with health officials regarding this. And we're going to have a live report for you today, Rhonda, starting at 4 o'clock.
And Hank, if you look at a map of all these different locations, any single resident is less than 5 or 10 minutes away from one of these locations.
Yeah, it's all about making it easy and accessible, and that's why they looked at that map, they plotted these locations. It was very strategic, so there's really no excuse. If you want to get the vaccine, you can do it right now.
Absolutely. The safe and effective vaccine to get us past this pandemic. Hank, thank you. Getting more people vaccinated, that is the primary strategy to slow the spread of this virus. We continue to track the vaccines and also provide you with thorough information so that you are prepared to get one at clickondetroit.com. Our team is regularly posting information on where and when shots are available. It's always there on the homepage of clickondetroit.com. And speaking of vaccines, a European regulator finds a, quote, possible link between Johnson & Johnson's vaccine and that very rare blood clot. The vaccine was paused in the United States last week, and we are expecting a decision over whether to end the pause by this Friday. Turning our attention to the number of daily cases. We will get our very latest 24-hour total this afternoon. Nationally, the United States has passed 31,741,000 cases of this virus, with over 567,000 lives lost. Governor Whitmer drawing criticism from the Michigan GOP for a visit that she had to see her ill father in Florida last month. The trip came weeks after the governor warned the public about spring break trips amid a surge in coronavirus cases. The governor's office says that the trip was brief, 2 days or less, and closely followed public health guidelines and was made when Michigan's daily positivity rate was in the low single digits. They reiterated it was not a spring break vacation. She was just visiting her sick father. State Republicans are holding a news conference right now in Lansing to discuss that trip, and they are calling the trip hypocritical and saying that it sends the wrong message during the pandemic. They are asking for more transparency. And we would like to point out the governor's father is fully vaccinated against COVID-19. Governor Whitmer received her first dose on April 6th. We are monitoring today's press briefing, and we'll have more additions, more reports for you on later editions of Local 4 News on exactly what comes out of that. Meanwhile, this just in, President Biden says that he is praying for the, quote, right verdict in the Chauvin trial. Meantime, Minneapolis and cities across the country are also on edge as the jury continues deliberations today in the trial of ex-Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin. Chauvin is charged with second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter in the death of George Floyd. Detroit Police Chief James Craig was asked about the potential for any violence following the verdict here in Detroit this morning, and he appeared optimistic as summer protests remain mostly peaceful here in our city.
Taking over city blocks, no cop zones, taking over police stations. That did not happen in Detroit. Did not happen. Our community will not support that. They stand with us, and our activist community stands with us.
For more on jury deliberations and the current situation in Minneapolis, let's go to Jay Gray.
Hey there, and let's start with where this jury likely is right now. Yesterday, they spent 4 hours behind closed doors, likely not much deliberation. They were getting to know one another, haven't really, in theory, talked about this case until now. They had to work through some of the judge's orders and kind of establish where they are and where they're going to go. Today is really the first day of true deliberations inside the courthouse here. And they'll begin to work through what is a lot of evidence, a lot of testimony, 15 days worth, so it could take some time. Outside the courtroom, security very tight. We've got state troopers coming in from Ohio as well as Nebraska to fortify a force that on the ground is already more than 3,000 National Guard troops, 1,500 officers and federal agents that have been here. You really can't walk around Minneapolis without seeing troops on pretty much every corner in the area here. And so that's where they stand security-wise. We do know that schools in the area have decided to go with virtual learning from Wednesday to Friday just as a part of the precautions here. That's the latest in Minneapolis. I'm Jay Gray. Now back to you.
All right, Jay, thank you. And we'll be right back with more Local 4 News at noon.